welcome back to Dawn Investments. Today's is just going to be a quick video showcasing some of the stocks we've been watching for day and swing trades and even long-term investments going into for the week and going into 2018. Today's video we're just going to showcase some of the ones I found and some of the ones that were called out in our Discord, or that the link is in the description. So getting right into it, the first stock I wanted to go over was SLV. This one we caught up for a while, and on our Discord, I had some private messages asking me about this one, asking if it's okay to get in. And honestly, at this point, I want to say that it's probably past, it's getting near the point where it's might start trending down. It has around 1% till it hits a resistance, and from there it can either trend down or keep going up. If it breaks this resistance, I would send an alert around like 6:30, 16:30. And if it breaks that resistance, it has potential to go up, another like maybe 6%. But for right now, I will wait. If you're not in it already, I will wait and hold off, watch it go down a little bit. The next stock is JNUG. This one, has been popular in the past and has been moving up steadily over the past couple days. Right now, it's been consolidating at a certain price point, at a certain resistance, just like staying there. But if it breaks this point right here, I would set alert around 1850. And if it breaks this point, I think it has a huge margin of profit to cover. After this, it can go up around 13% to the next resistance, and then it'll be a total of like 40% to its previous resistance back in September. So this is definitely something I would keep on watch as well. Another stock I want to really highlight was XXII. I've been calling this out for quite some time, since $2, since it hit $2 and it bottomed out. Today it finally broke $3, but right now midday it's a little bit under $3, and it could start trending down, um, for the pullback. But I definitely still think this is a good long-term investment, and I will be holding this, continuing to hold this for some time. It still has potential to reach up to this previous price point, and with some good news, it can even pass it. So I'll definitely keep this on watch. It reached the bottom, and now it's been climbing up steadily for the past couple weeks. It went down, and now it's back up. So it is due to correct and come back down one more time. But I still think it's on a solid uptrend. But if it gets too low, have a stop loss set and sell out. But right now, I still think it has some time to grow up. But I would just wait for the pullback off this $3 price point. The next stock I want to go over is AKS. It's another one like SLV that I think maybe getting a little too late to buy in. It still has around 10% to reach its previous resistance, but that's up to you and the risk that you would want to take. I think there's safer stocks out there, but if you're interested in this one, it still has some room for growth, and I will definitely keep this on watch. Next one is a popular one that a lot of people have been asking me about, and that's you guys. Right now it's been moving after its reverse split and it hit like $60. It went down. It went down to like 48, yeah, and now it's back up around like 30% or something. Oh, 50% back up to 76. But honestly, with this, I would be careful right now. If you aren't in it already, I wouldn't buy it right here unless it breaks this 200-day EMA. I have an alert set. It needs to break this 200-day EMA because right now it's currently at a major resistance, and it's due for it to come back down and follow previous patterns. So right now, as you can see today, even it hasn't broken that point. It's been consolidating. So there's a chance that it can start trending down, and if that happens, then DGAS will start going up, because with DGAS is at a pretty low point right now. It's went all the way down, and it's actually trending towards a previous support. So this can start either trending up or it can keep going down, but you never know. So if you before you trade D guys, I'll wait for it to show those signs of upward confirmation. So like a bounce and it start going up at least for at least one day before trading into this, but because this can keep trending down. But in terms of you guys, I would definitely wait for this too, for it to break the 200-day EMA on the 4-hour chart, just to be safe. And if it breaks it, then I would say it has room to grow again, maybe to even this point right here after some time. So maybe another 20% or something around there if it breaks this point, and then D gas will start trending down because it still has room to drop D gas. And since they're inverse ETFs, that is always, you can always look at one for the other. So since this has room to drop, you guys has room to grow. This can drop all the way down to $22 for around another 11% drop. So yeah, in essence, I would just be careful with this as it's still trending down. But with you guys, with everything, just to quickly wrap both of these up because they both have potential. Yeah, just make sure you set the alert above this 200-day EMA, and if it breaks it, then it could be a good buy. But if you're not already in it, if you're already in it, then I would hold. I will hold it until it starts trending down, then I would sell. But yeah, with D guys, it still has room to drop, so you guys probably still have some room to grow. So I would just be careful with both of these stocks right now, and make sure you really pay attention to the charts for both of them. The next stock I want to go over is USLV, similar to SLV. They kind of move together, but this one is also at the same price point, but it has a little bit bigger of a profit margin, around 4%, where SLV was 1%. So if you're looking to trade either one of them, USLV might be a little bit better. Just watch out for that. Uh, Another one I was asked about was MTG. MTG is actually going down right now. So yeah, for the people that asked about it, I would wait till it starts showing signs that it's going back up before doing anything. But right now, it's definitely trending down. It could even trend down to this 200-day EMA. So I would definitely wait a little bit before I trade on that. Another one that I say is a nice hold, long-term hold. I called this out for at like 27 was BZUN. Right now it's around $31, $32. And I still think it has room to grow. It's consolidating around its 200-day EMA. And if it breaks this, it has around 10% to reach its previous price point. And with news, it can even pass that and maybe go around, you know, near 30% to reach its price point back in September. So definitely keep this on watch. If you're not in it already, just set alerts. Make sure it's moving up. The next one is a swing that I would recommend watching. That's BITA. This one was on a strong downtrend and it seems like it's trending up slowly. I'll set an alert. I have an alert set already. If it breaks this EMA, it definitely has room to grow. From here, it's around 50% back to its previous price point. Naturally, you probably won't. Most people probably won't get 50%, just for safe trading. But this is definitely something that's trending back up, as you can see right here. So I would definitely, keep this on watch, especially right here as it's growing on the 1-hour chart. It's about to break the 200-day EMA line. And that's where I have my alert set once it does that. So, yeah, with BITA, I would definitely keep this on watch. I like this stock, the way it's moving, but I just wouldn't trade it yet until it definitely breaks the resistances and needs to break. Um, Wrapping up the video, I have just like two more. This one was called out in our Discord. The link is in the description. ARDM. It's a bio stock, one of those biotech stocks, and it's been moving up quite a bit in the past month or so, 300% since it started spiking. It has a resistance here at this 710 price point, but once it breaks that, it has room to grow to like $11. But as you can see, it hasn't really. I have an alert set here, and it hasn't really broken the price of its high of 735. But once it does that, it has definitely has room to grow, and it has some potential news in January. So this is probably something that you can buy the rumor and then sell the news kind of thing. So if you're interested in this, put this on watch. The volume is a bit lower than what I usually trade with, but just as something that you can, buy as it's going up based on the hype and the FDA approval, and then sell once all that is done. This is definitely something with potential in that regard. Or if you're like the company and find the company valuable, maybe you can hold it longer than that. But the FDA approval is in January, so maybe with that as a swing, buy the rumor and then sell the news. It wouldn't be a bad idea. Next is these next two was also called out on the Discord by one of the members. Been calling this out for a while. He's been calling this out for a while. APLS. He's made some money on it. It's a good stock. Another one with very low volume, which is probably why it wasn't on my radar and why I didn't trade it. But if you're into something like this, then it's been moving up quite a bit. It's up $23 today. It moves around 10 to 15% on a daily basis. So this is definitely something that would be worth it if you're interested. It's up 12% today, and it's around noon where I'm at. So that's another thing to watch out for. Definitely for a swing. It could start downtrending at any time though. If you look at this chart, it is a bit extended. So if it's up to you if you want to hold it for a swing or anything like that. But for me personally, I would just, since it's a bit high at this point, I'll probably just keep going in for day trades, maybe holding it the whole day and not holding it overnight. Or like or if you're up for the risk, you can always hold it overnight and experience potentially even greater profits in that way. The last stock I wanted to go over was TV TEVA. This is one more I don't think I went over earlier. This one is at a resistance and has been consolidating for a while. But once it breaks this, you can send an alert here. It definitely has room to grow to its previous price point around 30. And it's been having a lot of good news, so I would definitely keep this on watch. Or send an alert, just a couple of alerts to make sure it's trending upwards. But right now, the EMAs are still in an upward motion. So I would definitely think that it's going to keep going. It just needs to break this resistance right here. It seems like a strong resistance. But yeah, that's really it for the video. Sorry that it was so many stocks that I went over. Just wanted to give you guys the best possible chance to make profit going into 2018. These are all of the ones I went over, depending on the stock, are pretty good swings. So just watch out for these, add them to your watch list, and hopefully make profit off of them. Thanks for watching, and good luck.